Today's video feature is what is the process of divorce and what is it you're about to get involved in? I tell everyone considering divorce and anyone who comes into the office for a consultation to make absolutely certain they have done everything possible to try to work out their differences and save their marriage. Because divorce is an ordeal. It is an option of very last resort. It is anxiety producing, it is traumatic, and it is expensive. So don't start it unless you're prepared to go all the way. Now, with that said, if at any point in time you and your spouse would like to stop and take a break and see if you can work things out, you will get the full support of everyone, including the courts. But that is a very rare instance. So never use the threat of divorce as some sort of tactical maneuver with your spouse. Never start the process thinking that this will get their attention and you'll be able to work things out, because once you add lawyers to the mix, it is very difficult to control. Now, divorce is litigation. It starts out with pleadings and usually a request for a temporary hearing. What that means is we're going to try to add some structure to the chaos that you've created in separation. We'll deal with issues like child support, child custody, visitation, who's going to live where, who's going to pay for what. Generally, it is a status quo, which means whoever was paying what during the marriage will continue to pay for that during separation. Then there is the request for lots and lots of documents and personal information. Your life will be on full display, so whatever's in your life that may be embarrassing, be prepared to disclose it. We get bank account records, social media accounts, everything. The court will require you to submit a very detailed budget on what you make and where you spend your money. We also get credit card statements, telephone bills. We look at everything in your life because it may be relevant in a divorce case. Remember, lawyers are adversaries. We are there to try to get the best position we can for our client, which is directly opposed to your best position, and that's where everything turns a little ugly during the process of divorce. Now, once we have all the information, we may take depositions where we ask you questions under oath, and unless we ask something truly unnecessary or wrong, then you have to answer. And that is also something that can be very embarrassing for some folks. Now, once we get through the discovery phase, then we turn to mandatory mediation. Mandatory mediation is where you and your lawyer and the other side and their lawyer meets with a neutral third party to try to resolve the case, resolve their differences, and get a mediated settlement agreement. It is your last opportunity to have any degree of control over the outcome of your divorce case. If mediation fails, the last option is to go to trial in front of a family court judge. There is no jury in family court. It is simply one individual judge. And at that point, you're putting your fate into the hands of one person who will have a very limited ability or time to form an opinion about you before deciding your fate. So, again, if you have any opportunity to resolve your marriage, please take the time and effort and expense to do that, because it is always cheaper than divorce, and it is what was supposed to be. So give it your best shot, and if you can't, then you'll get someone like me involved. My name is Robert Reeves. I'm a family law divorce attorney here in York County, South Carolina. You can reach me directly if you have additional questions, 704-351-7979, or email me, robert@rjrlaw.com. Thank you.